What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hank DLM back with another video, man. I was about to say SmackDown versus Raw. NBA 2K25, my career. This is part, 7? We going right back at it. Today we got the Oklahoma City Thunder, which looks like it's going to be the team that's going to the finals this year in the actual NBA. Damn, I'm doing terrible. I hate switching because I play on a big TV. And I be going over to switch to the monitor, and it's like I gotta readjust my whole jump shot and everything. Like, I just gotta get a feeling for it again. I got a 55-inch TV, so shit, and then I'm playing on a damn 24-inch monitor, so damn, it's that. But yeah, like I was saying, we got Oklahoma City Thunder today. And right now, oh shit, let me leave this alone. Right now, we are 12-8. Only lost one game since the last video. Still somehow in this, and it's the number 7. You see what I'm saying? Still somehow we the number 7 seed, which I'm not tripping because I can still make the playoffs as a number 7 seed. I feel like with any given game I can go out and win, but it's like regular season shit. I don't be trying to win every single game. I don't be trying my all. I don't put my all into it. I just just go for it. Wait, one more 40-point game and you had the longest 40-point streak in league history. You only got one small nail to this. Good luck. Progress. 14 out of 15 40-point games. I didn't even notice that just now. And we got Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein out. So yeah, we really got nothing to worry about, really. We're gonna take them down, move us up 13-8. And I'm trying to look at this shit and see where we'll potentially be. Hopefully we can move up to the 5, but a lot of teams ain't even played games like that. Like, we're one game behind the number 1 seed as a 7 seed, but like the 4 seed, we played 3 more games than them. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of shit. Like, come on, man. Like, give us a little break. Let the motherfuckers play their games. Let me go ahead and bump, because I already know what that shit gonna do once they get some more games, and nigga, we going up. I know the Nuggets ain't even built like that no more. Well, especially not in this game. But if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss nothing. It's your boy Hank the Unlimited. We back with it.
What's up, MP? What's good, MP?
We got Coach Ime Udoka in the office, man. I gotta tighten up before I even go in there. What's up, Coach? So I gotta talk to you. I can't even talk to him. Coach, man. So what's the game plan for tonight, man?
He's like, yeah, y'all guys gotta go out there, do your thing. We looking to put you as the 3 tonight. We were gonna have you as the 4, but we got Jabari back, and that made perfect timing, because now we're looking to turn around what we've already been doing, and not like we've been doing bad. It's just we just about to turn it up. You see what I'm saying? The guys look up to you. I know you're a first year, but the guys are already looking up to you. Can't do nothing but respect that. You see what I'm saying? Now on to the game. MP. Exactly. Congrats.
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Oklahoma City, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course Houston, a game and a half behind.
When I look at Houston, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. 2 Jalen Williams out there for them. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Wiggins in at the 4-man position. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Green, and it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
Well, it hasn't taken him long to make his point. They've been outstanding at home, largely because his teammates and their fans were inspired by his comments. No one wants to come into this arena and play these guys right now. It's just too intense, and there's too much noise. It's insane.
Now here's Williams.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Porter defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And here are the Rockets. Porter looks it over. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Here's Dort after the basket by Houston. And no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded closely. Great D that time from Porter.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
And with a new class entering the league, here is our rookie race. A look at the early returns. Plenty of time for someone who might not be on the list to become a big-time factor. You take a look at Porter. What an incredible start to his rookie season. sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
4 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Out of bounds, it'll be Thunderball. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Alex Caruso.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So it's the Thunder now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Wiggins outside. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit from 10 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Outside Porter. From deep, pass to Şengün. Porter in the post. Dort defending. Porter's shot is off. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. And here's Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Here's Williams. Oh, Green with a block.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
And then Porter with the dunk.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
Now here's Porter. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his Jay, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Porter. Smith outside. Back to Porter. Smith with a screen on Dort. Porter. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Porter's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
The Rockets lead by 3. Picked by Smith. The 3 ball. Another miss by Porter.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Dort for three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Green. So Oklahoma City going with almost an...
Foot of the gas, MP. Get in there.
Thunder trail by three. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Porter. Wallace pulls it in. And the Thunder shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Offensive rebound. Williams from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Here's Porter. And no good, trying to use the glass.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Jang, over to the left wing. Wallace, left side. Now here's Williams, over Van Vliet. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Wallace outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Porter the pass to Thompson. Williams against Porter. Over Williams. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Porter's got 17.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tari Eason, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Thunder trail by 3. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lu Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Porter, the pass to Van Vliet.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Jalen Green, he's checked in for the Rockets.
First team foul. Here for your Rockets, number 4.
Here's Thompson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Porter from outside sinks the tray. Porter's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
The floater, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking it inside, SGA.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The drive by Porter, and that comes off the assist by Green. Porter's got 22. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. Jacks up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Porter gets the bucket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Green, money from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Thunder trail by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. Inside, the ball's knocked loose. Şengün with a steal. They're running. Here's Porter. And he makes it on the layup. 26 points for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition. I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Green. Stolen by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, an aggressive slash from SGA.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Pass to Porter. Poke loose. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And here's Caruso. Dort outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Porter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And then Porter with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Caruso, pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. We've got 1:55 left in the second period. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Caruso outside. Porter pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Dort with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets pull it in, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Thunder trail by 10. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. Second, the Thunder.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
It's his first trip to the line.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Who poked away. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The free throw drops for Wiggins. And that concludes the first half. The Rockets on top, up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed. In the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Houston Rockets.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Porter with it. Guarded now by... Oh, hey! How about that?
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Here's Porter. Out to Thompson. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. For the lead, Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Can't connect from short range.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Porter's shot is off.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Porter with the steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Dort with a steal. Some room here for Williams. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Smith with a screen on Williams. 4 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Williams grabs the board.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder, Doors.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Porter gets the bucket.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Porter. Again! What an avalanche!
And hats off to him. I mean, he's got the longest 40-point streak in league history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge we've never seen before. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Houston. Porter's.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Caruso, he's checked in for Wiggins. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's guarded by Porter. Good on the shot.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
The drive by Porter. Oh, Williams with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Williams from long range. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers. Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Dort against Porter. Pass to Thompson. Back to Porter. Landale with a screen. Houston with another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Williams. Back to Caruso. Williams passes to Caruso. Outside, Williams. Smith with the rebound. Houston is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. Brooks, he's checked in for Houston.
Substitution on the board.
Still win this thing.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kenrich Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Jones in at the center position.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points Moves on. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boys, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter pulls it in. Rockets trail by 6. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And then Porter with the dunk.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Porter gets the bucket.
In the fourth quarter, he's gone 3 for 4. They've really needed it.
Pass to Jones. Back to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
It's tipped. On the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Yes, it's good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. The drive by Porter. Jones grabs the board. Thunder leading by 3. Wallace with it. Caruso outside. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for OKC. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. Here's Porter. Good! That's another bucket!
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Dort outside. Williams on the wing. Puts up a 3. Wallace misses.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Porter with a screen on Dort. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. Here's Porter. The kick out to Van Vliet. Porter a screen. Fires from deep. Houston gets it back. Eason finds Porter. And another shot. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Thunder trail by 3. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Why, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The 6-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Green is checked in. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of
Oh, wow. Get out the way, Greg.
Come on.
Get out the way. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Here's Dort. Outside, Williams. And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got 27 points.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Porter a screen. Money from the wing.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Down low. Here's Williams. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. They got the rebound. Porter's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Green. No good off the glass. And then Porter with the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Porter. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City trailing. It's Williams, high post. Working on Green. The Thunder with another miss.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Thunder trail by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
To the paint. Here's Porter. Oh, another one falls.
I mean, he has all the tools and all the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. SGA on the move. Porter with the steal. Pass to Green. Goes up on the baseline. He connects.
Absolutely fearless. Green takes the big shot like it's any other bucket.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now Porter. Pass to Green. Here's the 3. The Thunder with the rebound.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, a great chance here for Smith to show how he can handle pressure situations. He had a lot of poise at the line in college.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
But they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins for 3. No good. And so it's Houston winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
MP has been slinging 40s like it's nothing lately.